That's why Matt wants Taker to lose, because Matt hates how bold he's going.
Matt hates bald people.
I fucking detest bald people. You heard it here first, man.
Wait, that's not
Ladies and
valuable
gentlemen,
wrestling.
boys and girls, children of
That's
all
not-
ages, thank God it's Smarky proudly presents to you.
Proudly.
Very proudly.
Proudly presents to him.
Alright, good. Intro done. Happy days.
Last week was shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but what exactly could we really have an in-depth conversation about that isn't, oh yeah, do you remember Raw when this happened? Yeah, that was a bit shit, wasn't it? Yeah, that was shit.
We can talk about how great Tommaso Ciampa is.
That wasn't Raw though.
It was NXT, but it's still last week.
Taker and McMahon segment was fucking bullshit. Apart from that one line Shane did.
I don't even remember the promo. All I remember
It
is...
started off with Shane fluffing his lines.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
You're
And
gonna
then,
hit.
when he did that, I was just sort of like, yeah, this segment's already dead, and skipped it.
It's like, you're gonna throw punches and I'm gonna miss. Then you're gonna throw some more and I'm gonna miss. You're gonna miss. And it's like, great.
He's fluffed it.
And then his punches were fucking dog shit.
But they were like those are the kind of punches. I know they're dog shit, don't get me wrong with that. But they're the punches he's always done. He's always punched like a little scrappy son of a bitch.
Yeah, but they're usually a lot better than they were last week.
And it did feel like they had like negative force behind them.
I think he should start doing the knees, since that's all they showed us this week. What he's practicing. He should have just thrown his knees.
I suppose you don't want to show off too much though, do you?
Yeah, because I'm feeling that part of the storyline is meant to be like, oh, is Shane prepared to face the Undertaker?
And when he come out and started shuffling in front of Taker, I fucking cringed.
Yeah, but that's
It's
him though.
fucking great. Though.
Not in a good way, like, this is shit. Like, it didn't, this is just...
Shuffle's
I feel
fucking-
like you got to take it serious when it's Taker a bit. But that...
To be fair,
shuffling-
I can't really take a balding, fucking flabby Undertaker seriously now, which is a real shame.
I think he should just cut his hair. I don't know why he's grown out again.
It's probably because Vince told him to. Because all of their like promotional stuff and marketing just shows the Undertaker with long hair. You can't
He
leave
looked
Vince
good,
with,
though.
like, a mohawk.
He did look good when he cut his hair.
I don't like what he had going on 30. The sort of...
When he
Oh,
had
that
his like,
beard.
Mike Tyson shit going on, he looked like crap. But like when he came back for 31, no, you look good then.
Yeah. And everyone was like, wow, Taker still looks fucking beast.
Mm.
And now everyone's like, oh, Taker looks a bit like an old man. Who...
I swear this year has done it to, well, not this year, but like this past 12 months has done it to everyone. Like Kane looks like a piece of crap. Taker looks like a piece of shit. Like, what's happened? Only like
Something's just happened in the world in general. Everyone's dying and growing old. Just
And
the
we're not
entire
gonna-
world is fucking up.
You know, Ric Flair suddenly looks like he's not healthy anymore. I don't
Ric
know
Flair
if, you know-
always look like he's not healthy.
Yeah, but
He
especially
looks like
now,
he's nuts.
Mick Foley's got a ridiculous beard.
He's always had a ridiculous beard.
Who
Most,
said the Triple H and Ziggler match was awesome?
me or Joe?
I can't remember. Someone said it.
It
And
wouldn't
when
have
I watched it,
been- I thought it was alright. As good of a match as you were going to get on a Raw between Ziggler and Triple H.
Triple
was
H
good.
was fucking... He was blown up straight away. He
Well,
looked tired.
that's a credit to how Ziggler can't really work with people. He does one match and that's it.
Ziggler did my head in. Triple H had to cover his face so many times. Because they obviously called that match in the ring.
Mm.
And you can see Ziggler talking a lot. And all you see is Triple H just covering his mouth.
Imagine if they weren't actually talking about the match, but like Ziggler was just trying to like proper throw shit at Triple H.
No, we can't.
Oh, Sam's dead.
So, yeah, no, to be
You
fair.
need to tell us these things.
Well, no, you couldn't hear me though. But of course, none of you could even hear me.
That
And then,
explains.
And then I was there like, I enjoyed the Ziggler Triple H match. And then everyone was just like, yeah, fuck off, Sam.
Have I said about how good Tommaso Ciampa is? I don't know if I've made
I don't think you have, Joe. I think you should talk about how good Tommaso Ciampa is.
Tommaso Ciampa's really good. I don't
Why
know
is he good?
Why isn't he good? Is the question you really should be asking.
Because
Why?
he's got shit entrance music.
Wow.
That does not make a wrestler.
It does.
Unless he chose
It
it, in which
does.
case, sure.
Okay, he doesn't have an entrance that's actually worth watching. He just walks out and makes a face.
And then proceeds to be the single greatest wrestler ever.
Does he though?
I've said it, therefore it is truth.
Big Tommaso
I know.
Ciampa fan here.
I just I wish they just kind of separated him and Gargano now.
They haven't,
Maybe-
they?
Yeah.
I haven't seen them two together, like, in 2016.
Yeah, but they've got the same entrance music, the same entrance Titantron, and to me that just communicates they're still kind of affiliated with each other.
Oh, that's true.
No, that's just lazy. They just
It is
can't
lazy,
be bothered
isn't
to
it?
do anything for him. They
Which is a shame, because I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a huge fan of Tommaso Ciampa.
I
and
haven't,
Are
I haven't
you?
heard it.
Fucking hell.
Well, there you go.
Oh
I've-
yeah,
it's-
something big did happen last week though. The return of Jeff fucking Hardy.
In a promo package, is this what you mean?
No, he
Oh,
fucking
he's
wrestled,
back. Oh, he's back at TNA, is he?
He wrestled 2 matches in one night, you motherfucker.
Back from surgery
He
then.
Good for him.
He beat Eric Young and then took a sick fucking power slam from EC3 from the
Did
top
I
rope.
hear that Eric Young and Bobby Roode might be signing with WWE?
No.
Nothing's been
Didn't hear
confirmed, but it's just
Yeah.
like, rumors.
You heard that they've left, is what you heard.
Right, okay.
And everyone's naturally just jumping on, oh, well, obviously they're going to NXT.
Right, okay, cool. Yeah. I was just making sure.
I mean,
I hope
they have
they
been, they have
both
been
do
asked
get
for it, and
that.
interviews have done the old stereotypical, oh, never say never.
Mm.
I've got a long career ahead of me, I could go wherever I want.
I hope they do go to NXT.
I think Bobby Roode said he's going to take time off to recharge.
Yeah, I know Bobby Roode's been looking into it for a while, actually, like, even whilst he was with GFW for a while. I don't know
Yeah,
if it's-
why wouldn't he? I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm not actually that
I like
big.
the idea that those two were like, hey, come on, James Storm, you need to come back to TNA. So he does it, and they're like, yeah, lol, bye, mate.
yeah, I feel kind of bad for James Storm because, like, did they drop, I'm guessing they did drop the tag team titles.
They
I
dropped
don't
them
think it's
a
happened
while
yet.
ago. But they did drop them a while ago to...
No, they
Last
haven't
I've seen of
dropped them.
TNA, so they were doing
No.
like an invitational
No.
thing for the titles.
They will drop them in future. They've taped it.
Who did they drop them to?
You have to watch. No spoilers there.
Do you even watch TNA?
I watched it last week because I heard Jeff was back.
Of course. I mean, that was pretty obvious.
That's fair enough, though.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
do
begrudge
want to
him
watch
that.
the UK tapings at some point.
Are you guys enjoying this iteration of Jericho?
Not
I'm
really.
loving it, Jericho.
I am enjoying it, but I don't like how it's treating AJ.
I like how it makes Jericho
Because everyone's seen
look...
the Reddit post where they're all like, oh, AJ looks like a complete mug because he's been distracted twice and he's meant to be a veteran.
That's true. I don't like distraction finishes in general.
And they've done it to AJ twice. He fell for the exact same thing
Yeah.
twice.
I think JBO...
But imagine if Jericho lost to Fandango though.
That would have been funny.
I was just thinking to myself, did he? No, he didn't, did he?
Nah. I'm just trying to cherry pick a couple of things here. Roman not coming through the crowd anymore. He's changing his entrance. Is he gonna get like a big WrestleMania entrance through the
He's
ramp?
gonna come out a unicorn.
Changing some stuff up. Could be cool.
Hey, no, that's the New Day's entrance.
No, he's gonna come out in a unicorn. You're all gonna love it.
He's going to be the 4th member of the New Day.
Everyone comes out on unicorns for WrestleMania this year.
That's how you get Roman Reigns over, make him the 4th member of the New Day.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'd quite like to see Roman Reigns shake that booty.
Oh yeah, I'm just going to completely ignore the fact you said that. The implications thereof. I mean, well, however you are, your sexuality, it's your choice. On this podcast, we don't discriminate.
Unless it's me.
Unless it's you.
Cool.
You. Bleeping bleep.
There was a discussion on Reddit that I saw the other day, and I thought it'd be quite interesting to hear what you guys have to think. So they've recently been doing the whole insert hardcore icon here, comes in and gives Dean Ambrose their signature weapon. We had Foley last week giving him...
I actually really like the Terry Funk one as well.
Yeah.
But that's for a different episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But yeah, we got Mick Foley doing Barbie, and Terry Funk giving him the chainsaw from his Chainsaw Charlie gimmick. Who else could we possibly get in leading up to WrestleMania? And what weapons?
Sandman.
I mean, no wood. There's nothing you can give that'd make sense after giving him a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, and then a chainsaw that works. What else could you give him to sort of? You'd leave that till the end.
That's true. Unless fucking, like, I don't know, one of the guys from Japan just brings a load of dynamite. It's like, here, go have a dynamite
Fucking
match.
Nick Gage comes out of the crowd and is like fucking light tubes.
Edge and Christian teaching how to do the concerto.
That's a bit tame compared to, like,
Chainsaw.
here's a chainsaw, go out and kill him.
Oh, and also slap him in the head of a chair a bit.
That'll get him. That'll show him. I don't know, like, I mean, Sandman's been thrown around quite a lot, but I think that'll be a little bit, sort of, anticlimactic in a way.
Yeah, give him what? A beer. Get him drunk before the match.
Yeah, here's my secret weapon, a can of
If you want to beat Brock Lesnar, you have to be drunk.
I think they should just leave it at 5.
I mean, that would be great, but I don't know. I mean, kendo sticks is kind of a given. I don't know, maybe
Again,
Steve Blackman should come
you
out
don't
with,
down
like,
chainsaw to a kendo stick.
I don't know, maybe Steve Blackman should come out and just, like, give him head cheese or something. That's the Cheeserton returns.
Oh, that's one of the comments says Al Snow should come out and give him head, and everyone was just like, hey,
Yeah.
hey.
That's not PG.
It would probably suit their, like, pseudo PG rating, though.
The PG, but implied not PG.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of been that all along, but, you know.
I mean,
Maybe Tyler Breeze should just give him a selfie stick.
Think about Roman Reigns referencing Sheamus' testicles in the form of tater tots. That's a prime example.
But I mean, they have been throwing out quite a few, like, anti-PG sentiments lately. You know, Shane McMahon just straight up calling The Undertaker a bitch.
Everyone gets called a bitch, though.
Yeah.
That's nothing special.
Everyone gets one.
Everyone gets one bitch a year, and they've got to use it wisely.
You've got, this is your bitch in the bank card. Bring it out to make a feud actually seem important.
By fucking just yelling out the word bitch.
Yeah. Well, even Brie Bella was allowed to say it.
And that's when you know that they don't actually care.
No.
Ah,
In fact, I read that USA want them to push the boundaries, like, a little bit more than they
oh
have
boy.
been. So, there you go.
I mean, also there was that time Rock talked about having sex with Lana. But was that on a pay-per-view? I can't remember.
That was
just
a
Raw.
random Raw episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Right.
Rock, so he can get away with that stuff because he's a big Hollywood actor. And you will appreciate him.
You will appreciate him.
Yeah.
Will appreciate Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Like, yeah, unfortunately, there's just nothing we can really throw out there from this week that's really like...
There is something I want to
We
talk
hope
about.
Neville has a speedy recovery.
That.
Everyone
that I want
knows.
out there.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Sucks for him, really, because I can imagine, like, he was so excited going into that multi-man ladder match at WrestleMania. I mean, did you
Yeah.
guys see the backstage video when they told him that he's got, like, a broken ankle, whatever it was?
Yeah, and he was proper like,
He was proper torn up about it.
well, yeah, wouldn't you? I would be.
Well, it's nice to see that they, like, it's nice that they're showing that some wrestlers genuinely do care about competing at WrestleMania, like,
Oh, did you see Zack Ryder crying? Almost crying backstage when
I
he found
did.
out it was in a ladder match.
No.
I did see that, but that's pretty cute.
That's cute.
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, what a cutie!
I'm happy for Zach.
I think it'll be a good match.
I think there are other people that probably should have had that spot, but okay, I'll take it.
Could you
I don't
name
know,
someone?
It led into the whole when Kevin Owens was taking the piss. I mean, this again is for a different episode. But when he was taking the piss,
Yeah,
when,
but-
when he brought out Sin Cara, Stardust, and
Fucking Tyler Breeze. That was ideal time for him to be put into that match, rather than Sin Cara. And I know you know the argument in the piss.
I don't mind Zack Ryder being in it, but
Sin Cara's
Sin
Cara's
Cara.
introduction was the best because they're talking about a guy wrestling around the world in a mask. That's
Yeah, no, that did make me laugh. But
all
you know,
of
you'd think WWE would sort of cotton on to the fact that Sin Cara is going to be in a ladder match. Someone's going to die.
I think they
Probably
hope he just dies.
Oh.
It's getting dark.
All right.
I
Alright
have
then.
I have something I want to talk about,
Go on.
and this was it's something that has absolutely no basis in fact. So That's always a good one.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah,
That's
well,
that is how you sell an idea to me.
yeah. Well, it's something I read the other day. I don't know how true it is. Not entirely sure how credible it was.
Maybe I'm not into this as well I was.
But essentially, well, Sting came out and said on TMZ that he hasn't been forced into retirement through injury. He has chosen to retire. And I read an article somewhere that said that Sting pitched for Undertaker Sting at WrestleMania and wasn't interested in doing any other matches apart from against The Undertaker. And they turned down that idea, went with the Shane thing, and asked Sting to wrestle Bray Wyatt, and he declined.
I mean,
So
I love
if
Sting.
that's true, that explains why they've got nothing lined up for Bray Wyatt, because they had a plan and it fell through.
I love Sting to bits. Like, I respect him as a legend of the business, and, you know, he can still go to a certain extent. But fuck him in this situation, because I just can't help but feel that would have done so many favours for Bray Wyatt. You know, because, I mean, neither of those guys can afford a loss at WrestleMania again, but if Sting wanted to put over anyone, like, Bray Wyatt would have been the natural one to go for.
Yeah, but you have to think about it. He said from day one he wants Taker. Maybe he got promised Taker, and they haven't delivered, so he's saying, nah.
Yeah, but
I'm not doing it.
it's not like they're saying we're never going to have this match. It's just saying we're not going to have this match right now because we've got Shane coming in, which kind of fits into the other storylines that's going on right now.
What are you talking about? This is quite clearly Undertaker's last WrestleMania. How did you not see the stipulation? And Shane McMahon's obviously going to win because fuck the authority.
I was trying to save that for next week, but if we're going to touch on that now, then fair enough. We'll take. I mean, we can...
I have brutally touched that subject.
All right.
We'll go into more detail next week, because next week I think we should actually just go through the WrestleMania card.
And we could just rip apart the new added stipulation then,
Yeah.
should you so wish to. But no, I mean, I agree that the Taker Sting match probably should have happened this year, considering the lack of attraction going on for WrestleMania before the card was announced. If they had Sting and The Undertaker pegged since, say, Survivor Series, then I think there'd be a lot more sort of optimism going into this. But hey, obviously they've had a plan for a while, and they're gonna stubbornly stick to that, as proven with Roman Reigns. But I don't think Taker Sting isn't entirely being sort of turned away. I think it's likely they probably wanted to have that match in the future, just not yet. I think Sting may be overreacting just a little bit here.
Maybe
They're gonna
not.
chuck it on a-
I don't know, he's hurt his neck. Maybe he just doesn't trust anyone else but Taker for his last match. Like, it was a bad injury.
That's fair enough.
That's a fair
I
point,
suppose,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, if Bray Wyatt is badly injured at the moment, I don't know how serious it is considering
not.
he's wrestling.
He's wrestling house shows.
Yeah, but that's still not really answering the question whether it's a serious injury. How do
Well,
we know they're just forcing him into it?
It's
Because
a
they
back.
can't.
It's a back injury. I really hope they wouldn't be like, yeah, you know, you've got a back injury. Yeah, wrestle house shows and take a couple of back bumps. That'll work really well for that injury you've got there. Surely, even if that's minor, that's an injury you can't just, you know.
Fight through.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
just don't have
It's not
nothing
like he's
for
got a
him.
hurt wrist.
He's kind of protected in the matches he's been at house shows, considering they're six-mans.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm glad that he's still on the road and he's still showing his face, because we can't afford yet another fairly big name off the roster right now.
Well, Dave Meltzer said they've got big plans for
Post
Bray Wyatt after Mania. So
Yeah.
we could see him what pay-per-view is now after Mania, isn't it? Payback.
Payback,
So
yeah.
maybe they have a big match there.
Hopefully. I mean, I've heard that they want to put him straight into a feud with either Lesnar or Reigns following WrestleMania. And at the end of this week's SmackDown, the Wyatt family comes out during a little brawl between Ambrose and Lesnar and end up attacking both of them. So they're still planting that seed for the feud between Wyatt and Lesnar to continue post-WrestleMania, which is great.
Okay. Maybe Lesnar Wyatt to main event Payback then.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I mean, I think the slow burn can work for some feuds. I just hope that it pays off. But
Yeah.
nevertheless, it sucks that he's like. I know we're still a week away from WrestleMania, but I doubt they're going to announce another singles feud going into it now.
No.
Nah, he's going to win the Battle Royal, isn't he? Him or Braun. One of them.
Most out of the two, it'll probably be Strowman.
I hope Braun wins it and then Bray kind of stands around outside taking credit for it.
So we get a Braun face turn, yay! Because he's pissed off at Bray.
Well, maybe somewhere down the line, not yet, but
God, isn't that the one thing we all want?
I just mean Bray could, rather than Bray win it himself, he can be like, look, my brother, my family is the one that won it. That's what I mean, rather than...
Oh, I thought you meant...
No, rather than...
Credits, it says.
Yeah, he just takes the trophy, walks off. You get a... God, can Braun Strowman show emotion? Let's see, just...
Probably.
He can roar. He can show intense rage.
He can look a bit weird.
What about intense sadness? What about a single tear falls from his eye as Bray steals his Andre the Memorial Battle Royal trophy?
A single solidarity rolls down Braun Strowman's face. I was looking forward to having a trophy on my mantelpiece.
You know, you talk about, you know, it's pretty guaranteed that he's going to win it, but are we forgetting that Mark Henry's retiring and he's probably going to get something like that?
I believe he's injured and he's going to miss WrestleMania. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he's injured.
I wouldn't know.
Don't know what you're expecting.
Yeah, well, he got injured in that match with the New Day, didn't he?
I thought he was alright.
And I think
yeah, he's wrestled since then.
Oh, is he? Okay.
I mean, he's been on Raw, like,
fucking
competing. He's been there.
Has he? God, I've been... Where have I been?
He came out in, you know the segment from last week's Raw when Roman was attacking Triple H backstage?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the Usos, Jack Swagger, and
not
Mark
here,
Henry.
man. Not
Yeah.
like this.
Jack Swagger, my boy, my son,
Jack
my
Swagger.
lad.
Does
Hero
that
of
mean
the
that,
people.
you know, Jack Swagger hangs around with, like, the Samoans?
Yeah.
He wants to be one of those because he sees that Roman Reigns is getting an unnecessary push and he's like, oh, if I am with him, I might get the exact same thing.
He's gonna get like that tattoo that Roman had. Gonna repackage him.
They're going to repackage him when Donald Trump wins the general election and he's going to be like, this isn't the America I wanted.
So he becomes
And
Samoan.
become sort of anti-American American hero.
It's alright, he could just turn around and claim that he's The Rock's cousin's friend. And he'll suddenly get pushed.
That'll do it.
I mean, yeah, it did. Look
The
what it did for Ambrose. He got a title match out of it, so.
That's true. And a match with Lesnar.
And a match with Lesnar.
What's everyone thinking about...
Brock Lesnar. Woo!
What's everyone thinking now about Ambrose and Lesnar? Like, this is the one that I'm really interested in to hear what everyone's prediction's going to be.
Isn't that for next week though?
Yeah, but I'm bored and I want to talk about it now.
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
Well, if the Wyatts keep
preview.
attacking Bray,
Yeah,
Brock.
I hope it doesn't end in...
Oh, I fucking
30
hope
finish.
not.
Well,
Rock
okay.
has to
Well,
go.
yeah,
Yeah, triple threat.
Nah.
But I killed it.
I
Well,
just don't want to see that. They've built... I really want to see this singles match. Even if Ambrose loses and looks good, that's so much better than fucking Ambrose having a good showing and then, oh, it's Bray Wyatt, spooky stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that. I don't want to see that.
He's gonna kill Brock Lesnar with an exploding TV. Ooh.
Just not in a feud of this magnitude and not at WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Just let it be pure. Let Brock make fucking Dean look good by pinning him clean. 1, 2, 3.
I
Dean
hope-
doesn't need to win.
No, he just needs to chop Brock Lesnar's hand off with a chainsaw.
That would send the crowd absolutely wild.
That'll make it look strong.
and he still manages to suplex him. You sort of like picks him up by his teeth.
The old mouth-based suplex. Oh, I forgot how good that move was.
Okay, I got a good question. What's going to be the main event? What's going to close the show?
That is actually a really good question.
Well, for so long I've just been convinced, like, it's going to be Reigns Triple H because, you know, that's what they want from it. But the way
So
they've
they
been
don't
building
think
Shane
really.
Taker, I honestly, I could see that going on last, like, easily.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, because...
Depending on what the finish is, it depends on... It just depends on what the finish is. Because if the finish of the Shane Taker match is that Shane wins and the Authority is bust, that'd be a great thing for the Triple
No,
H.
that can't happen because it can't be Taker's last.
Well, no,
You
but
can't go down to Shane McMahon.
it's hypothetical, Ben. Jesus
No, I'm just
Christ.
saying. Fuck that. Like, that'd be shit.
It wouldn't though, because it's in
It
Taker's home.
fucking would.
It's
'Cause
Texas of the day. It'd be a nice send off for him if it did happen to be his last match.
Yeah, but to go down to Shane McMahon.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but what?
Oh God, Ben.
In
getting
terms of
defensive.
it's not just any random match with Shane McMahon. This has massive implications on the WWE itself. Like Joe
it's not
throughout
like-
theory,
It's not like they're just making Shane McMahon look like a chump. They're doing all this showing and training montages and shit. Makes him
So
look
what? What the fuck has he done in WWE? Like, he ain't done fuck all. He ain't no one really. He ain't that good in the ring. He only got that big pop because he's been missed. And he ain't been around for long. He's never been great in the ring.
he's been fun to
big. What
watch.
about
Not exactly
That's
Daniel
it.
Bryan,
Been
but
What
fun
about
to
the spectacle?
watch.
But the thing is Shane gonna wrestle any? I was gonna say many, but any more matches after this one? Because you can't give him the win if he then can't transfer that rub onto anyone else.
I wouldn't mind him losing it to Cena. Like, his last match being against Cena. That wouldn't bother me.
it wouldn't bother you, but you know everyone would shit all over it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Cena is a credible. He's
Credible.
backed
Works.
up from what he's done in the ring. Like, what? He's a big name. Not just a big name, but he's done something. Like, what has Shane done?
Been a McMahon.
Exactly.
Yep.
Good enough.
Yeah, but let's face it, he has given us one of the hottest feuds going into WrestleMania. Just the fact that he's Shane McMahon. So it doesn't matter if he's a champion or not. At the end of the day, he's a name that everyone wants to see and everyone's going to go fucking crazy for.
Don't try to deny it, Ben. Don't try to deny it.
Yeah, but it doesn't. He doesn't have to deny it, does it? Because it doesn't counter anything else that he said. That can still be true and it still be absolute wank.
Exactly. It ain't gonna be a classic, is it?
Well, I mean, what are you expecting from this match?
It's gonna be a fun match.
Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't be. I just don't think he should be the one to retire Taker.
I agree with you, but if they do go
I
down the
agree with
route,
you, but at
this
the same
being
time,
Taker's
fuck
final
off.
one, you know, if this does end up being Taker's final one, then at least it's not just some random match that's been thrown together because they want Cena to look good.
This is a random match they thrown together.
No, it's not, because it has...
Yes, it is. This match got made because everyone didn't want him to face fucking Braun Strowman, and
Yeah.
because Cena got injured.
Yeah, that would be
So
a random
this is
match
a
just thrown
thrown-
together. This
It is
match,
thrown
at least...
together.
Well, is Braun Strowman going to defend the rights of the WWE Universe against the Authority?
No, they've done a
Matt,
good
he
story
wins. It's
for
gonna-
it.
It's going to be a different Raw, essentially, or what? That's how they're selling it anyway. By random match, I mean a match
Not
that's
the
gonna happen on
storyline's
night
just,
and be
I
fun.
want to beat the Undertaker. I want to prove I can do it. That's not a good storyline for what could be Undertaker's final match.
What I'm saying is, like,
Which is what the John Cena story would be. It'd be, I want to have the honour of beating Undertaker.
and let's face it, after WrestleMania, apart from during Cena's monotonous promos, no one's going to fucking care about it. No one's going to be talking about it. At least with this one, people the night after would be like, okay, so Shane McMahon's beaten Taker and he's now running Raw. Let's see where this story continues. If it was Undertaker versus Braun Strowman, or Undertaker versus Kane, or Undertaker versus Cena, Undertaker versus fucking anyone, it would just be, like Joe said, this guy's come in, he wants to face The Undertaker just because he can,
Which is not good.
which is not good.
I can just hear Ben visibly getting incredibly annoyed with how right we are.
You're not right, because Shane isn't a good person to retire Taker. Just because you want to see a good Raw, him in charge of Raw. That's not a good reason for him to retire Taker. And because he's a fucking McMahon.
Okay, have they actually explicitly said that The Undertaker would retire? Or have they just said this will be
You
his
might
last...
as well retire if you ain't going to be at fucking WrestleMania again. What's the point in that?
Well, I mean, he's in the UK tour, which could be a spoiler for the result, but, you know, they're not selling it as like this is the very, very last time we're ever going to see the Undertaker, because over the past year he's shown up on 2 pay-per-views, 3 pay-per-views actually, outside of WrestleMania.
I'd rather see him at WrestleMania than a giveaway pay-per-view.
I agree with that.
Giveaway.
But-
Well, Hell in a Cell's a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? No one's cared about that pay-per-view ever.
I like some of the cards they've given out. 2014's wasn't bad with Ambrose and Rollins in the main event.
No.
Maybe.
Just... Is this one of those things where Vince can be like, yeah, if Shane wins, it's Taker's last. And then Shane wins, gets control of Raw, and then just like somewhere down the line, another storyline happens for that decision to be reversed.
Probably.
And just,
That'd be waiting an Undertaker match.
like, you
If
know...
it- if it was.
then they're like, oh, if Undertaker
At least-
wins that Survivor Series, then he can fucking wrestle at Mania again.
If
I don't
Undertaker
know.
beat Shane McMahon again at Payback.
Yeah, but fuck,
Oh my god, can you imagine
SmackDown.
if they booked it like every other feud? There was a rematch at the next pay-per-view. Between Shane
Undertaker
and
and Shane
Taker.
McMahon at Payback inside Hell in a Cell.
Oh god, that would be awful.
Or maybe John Cena will battle for the careers of Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
That's his heel turn. We've solved it. We did it.
God.
Or maybe John Cena will battle for the right for The Undertaker to continue wrestling at WrestleMania. And then he'll be like, I want to face you at WrestleMania. And then The Undertaker's like, okay, sure. Because I can't say no.
Cena will fight for the fight for Taker's WrestleMania career because he wants to fight him. And Cena's promo is like, God, you can't go on your back to Shane McMahon. It has to be to me.
You know, you're joking
The
about
Marky,
this,
the
but I
Marky.
can see it happening.
It's the smartest promo in the world.
That killed it. Thanks a lot, Matt.
What?
Fucking getting us talking about shit we weren't supposed to start talking about until next week.
Well, it's a nice preview for next week.
It is, isn't it?
I'm sure me and Ben can continue our debate then and I'll still win.
how have you
Ooh.
won? Shane McMahon is shit in the ring. He's not good enough to face Taker. Like, the best he ever got was feuding with an X-Pac.
Feuding with an X-Pac.
Exactly.
One of the many X-Packs that has existed.
Exactly. The best he got was European Championship material. That's all he was good for. He's not good enough to beat Taker. He's just
And
not.
are you the same person who complains about Jeff Hardy not beating The Undertaker for the WWE title?
No, because it wouldn't have been the right move, would it?
Okay,
Jeff
good.
Hardy, not winning. The right move. Whoa!
Still voted as one of the best matches on Raw, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, it was good. But it was the right result. Look, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think Shane's going to win. Like,
No.
I'm not going into this thinking that, you know, oh, obviously that's the route they're going down. I'm just saying that, hypothetically, if they did choose that, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
It would. Like, fuck that.
All right, so you'd say that you'd rather see you rather wouldn't see that and then have fucking like Cesaro and all these people just like buried over the next few years. That's the worst thing that could happen because that's how things go down on Thank God It's Smarky. We complain
Because,
bitch
yeah,
about it's like
because
Cesaro
if
being
Shane
buried.
wins and he gets control of Raw, it doesn't mean he's still going to be fucking doing all the booking shit. That's still Vince's stuff.
Well, yeah, but I mean it would like.
Yeah, but
I
what?
think they try and tailor it to be a bit more like it would
Hey,
still be
it allows
Vince
them to
Triple H
be
running
edgy.
it, but it would try and be different.
It allows them to.
And
be
then
edgy.
Vince would be like, well, I still find Cesaro boring.
Well,
I'm not
no.
saying I like Cesaro, but we all know Vince thinks he's boring.
It's just like, I mean, really, have you guys been sold by this match, like the way they've sold this match, a little bit too much? And the fact that you think that Raw's actually going to change if Shane wins?
Yeah, what the fuck, guys?
We
Come
don't
on.
actually think.
Matt just said, well, we're going to get, like, if Taker wins...
Like,
then they're
Shane's
gonna
not
sit
even back on the board.
Cesaro.
He's not even involved in any of the business
No,
decisions.
but I
let alone
think that
creative
if
decisions.
Shane did win,
He's just a
if Shane
face.
was to win, they try their best to make it seem a bit more edgy, and you know, suddenly it'll try and mask itself as being different, but we'll know it's simply, you know, Vince just trying to make it look different, if that makes sense.
Sure, but if after 2 months
I'm not
Vince
trying to
feels
be
that
like
it's not working, he's just gonna be like, well, no, I was right, that didn't work.
Yeah. You know, I'm not obviously assuming that suddenly overnight Shane's going to be like, yeah, now we're TV-14 again.
TVMA, motherfuckers!
Back, because fucking, yes. Here's Stone Cold Steve Austin, because you asked for it. I reckon it'll just be like, if Shane did take over, it'll just be an excuse for Vince to suddenly push guys that he can't really push legitimately. Like Shane will come out and say, I think that Braun Strowman should get a chance. Put him in a match with Kalisto. Oh, new United States title. Look how different and crazy Raw is now.
Just
And
like
Vince
Shane
wants to come
put
back
over
with his
Brock.
hands together. Like, yes. Oh man. So I think that's a nice point for us to end on here on this episode.
Ending just like The Undertaker's career.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Ending just like my friendship with Ben Young. I can just hear him seething.
You two are gonna have to have a Daniel Bryan and Kane moment when Ben comes down.
Hug it out. Hug it out. Hug it out.
Joe and I will just be stood at the back shouting that.
I will beat Dr. Shelby.
Alright. He still hasn't said anything. He hates me now. He's pacing back and forth like...
He's pacing.
Paisu?
Oh, I don't think he's that extreme, mate.
Has he left the call or
I
something?
get you're infuriating, but... Jesus. I think Ben Young's a better man than that.
I pace.
He's a
Nothing wrong
he's
with
a better man than...
Therefore, he is a better man than you.
You could say he's a better man than Shane McMahon to end The Undertaker's career.
Ben Young versus the Undertaker.
Obviously.
Book it.
I'd pay to see it.
I'd rather see a Kevin Owens than the Undertaker's streak. Career than fucking a McMahon.
A lot of people are still saying
At time, doesn't realise the streak has been broken. I want to break this.
Yeah. Fucking R-Truth comes out. I'm
That's
gonna be the
on me.
one to end The Undertaker's streak.
Oh, that is a match I would love to see. Fucking R-Truth versus the Undertaker.
They can have it at one of these house shows that they televise. Like, that'll
Yeah.
be the main event.
Can't
R-Truth,
fucking-
Undertaker.
I'm just gonna straight up disagree with you there because fuck our truth.
Because fuck you. I don't know if you know what I mean, but I'm also a huge R-Truth mark, just as much as I am a huge...
I
Mark
like R-Truth. Nothing wrong with R-Truth.
Thank you, Ben. See, Ben's been right this entire time, Matt. Fuck you and everything you said.
His little hill run was well good. It's a shame he's just too old for them to like get behind him properly.
I mean, this golden truth thing's probably the best thing going for him. Even
Good
if
for
it's-
both of them.
Yeah. What has been the latest on that? Like, I haven't...
Losing
They
up
just
to the
been trying to
Rednecks.
save each other, aren't they, from the Dudley boys?
Yeah, they're getting beaten up a lot by the Dudley Boys.
Well, I'm glad to see that they're going somewhere.
Who are the least
Fucking
enthusiastic and possibly the worst.
Bubba talking shit to Truth on Raw.
That was great.
That was great.
What does he say?
I've
You
pissed
pay
you off,
attention,
my
man.
Truth.
You're
I
fucking
pissed
record-
you off. I'm gonna hurt you. It's just chatting shit.
It's not quite Chris Jericho smack talk of, you're a stupid idiot. You are stupid. You're an idiot, Fandango. You're stinky.
Why haven't you retired? They don't care about you.
No, I didn't realise we... Sorry, I'm just having a look. I can't see Big Show versus Social Outcast here on the list of things to talk about. Why is that what we're talking about now?
I thought that was this week.
Yeah.
Don't cross the streams, man.
No, it's because you started talking about why haven't you retired yet? But no one seems to get it.
Big Show should never retire.
I'll leave.
Big Show should just carry on until he's like 100. Because he's a damn giant.
And he can cut a promo. I'm an 100-year-old giant!
I
Awesome.
think every week we should have a heel and a face turn. Leading up to that. It's like what, he doesn't even know what he is anymore. He's a giant suffering from dementia and he forgets what his character is. And him and Kane...
He forgets whether he likes people or not.
He comes out one week smiling and then on main event he'll like beat up Kane because those two are destined to do things forever.
Oh, I don't want to know what goes inside your head, but I know I'm not a fan.
Can't we just have Jericho and the referee swearing at each other every week?
Oh, fucking...
Just go watch
Yeah,
Hell's
okay.
Kitchen, that's pretty much the same thing, right?
No, that'd be stupid.
Is that reference lost on people? No? Okay.
Well, not
Just
lost. I just don't think anyone cares.
Oh.
Thanks, Sam, for so eloquently putting into words what I was thinking at that moment.
Well, fuck you guys then.
Right. Are we,
Sorry, Mister. I don't like R-Truth. You brought this upon yourself.
I think we should all give Matt a code breaker when we all meet up.
Do you know who I also don't like, Joe?
Go on.
It's Master Ciampa.
Oh, he's done it now, boys.
Johnny Gargano is the true talent.
Absolutely not true.
He is Mr. Wrestling.
It's true.
But he's not Tommaso Ciampa.
No, he's better than him.
No, he's like if
He's all seriously.
Austin Aries had a weird love child with Tommaso Ciampa, you would get Johnny Gargano.
Oh, yeah. Austin Aries promo. That was a good promo.
Yeah.
Austin Aries live via satellite.
Yeah.
That was a fucking good promo.
Not as good as Nakamura live via satellite. You love that, didn't you,
Oh,
Ben?
that was shit.
I
Fucking didn't hear a word he said.
That's because he only said
I
like
think that's
3 words.
how it should be.
What was it like? Sammy.
I'm event. And next.
I don't know, it was weird.
All I heard was his name. It was funny though. I did enjoy it. Go Nakamura. I was so fucking hyped for TakeOver.
Same.
Can we all agree on that, just so we can end this on a good note? Or Ben?
I'm not going to be
There's
watching
not gonna
that.
be- There's not going to be... Yeah, I'm not going to be watching it as well, actually.
Oh, I'm not going to be watching it live.
That's painful.
Sam.
I'm not watching it live because I'm doing better things.
Wait, what? Why?
Sam.
What's up? What do you need from me?
Do you want to watch it the day after when we meet up?
Oh, baby. Yeah.
Oh, baby!
Will you be able to stay off the internet for that long?
Yeah. Yeah.
You-
Okay.
Oh, actually, I could...
I might just spoil it for all of you.
I'd
No.
watch it on the way down, actually. That could work.
It ended with fucking AJ Styles having a stare down with Samoa Joe to end the show.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
Edge Styles. Right,
How
I'm
we
gonna
just
go
have
around.
AJ Lee versus AJ Styles for the AJ name?
The AJ name on a pole match.
Yeah, exactly. Can we do it? Can we book it?
No.
Fuck that shit. We haven't got anything else going for us at the moment.
Book that
True.
shit,
Fuck that shit, bro.
bro. Cochise. Oh no, there's crossover, man.
No!
There's
not
crossover.
this. Oh, you'll find more about Cochise whenever Sam can fucking edit the shit and put it up. It'll be fun. You'll like it. Go watch it now.
Right now.
Right now, if it's up.
I think this is probably going to go up before that, but maybe not. We'll see how I feel when I get home.
We'll see how I feel when I go. Fuck you, Sam.
Right, I've got to shoot, guys. So,
Yeah.
bye. And fuck you, Ben, for everything you stand for.
Fuck you, Matt. Fucking don't like R-Truth.
Sorry, Taker's too good for Shane McMahon.
I'm sorry Tommaso Ciampa just isn't cutting it for me.
Your
I
opinions
agree
are all
with you on
wrong.
that one though.
Your opinions are all wrong and you should all feel disgusted in yourselves.
I don't see what the fuck does he do? What is he?
He's amazing.
Like, just crazy and fights people.
Yeah, just apart from he's almost bold and
Some
angry.
rest holds.
He's amazing. Do you have a thing against almost bald people?
No.
Yep.
This is why you got Shane to go over.
McConnell
old people.
hates bold people.
You know when fucking Stone Cold walks out, I just have a heart attack.
Fuck off.
Where's all his hair gone? Why are they not
Oh,
doing anything about him? Male
I look
baldness
back
is
on
not a
fucking stunning
good
Steve
thing.
Austin from WCW, and I'm like, where have you gone? Please come
To
back.
be fair, I kind of did that when I first saw Triple H again after years. I was like, what? No.
Don't get started on
Where are
Mark
your
Henry.
luscious locks?
He looks so much better without his long hair.
Right, yeah, I legit gotta go.
Yeah, bye.
Bye bye.